Many affixes are too efficient and outshining alternatives. We're looking to refine the outliers, improve the number of meaningful choices on competitive slots, and increase the overall flexibility of items. We know these changes will reduce the total amount of possible power a character can possess. Oh shit. So we'll be monitoring how these changes affect players' ability to conquer expected milestones throughout the season. Yo. I just know it now already. They're gonna fuck vulnerable to death. We're increasing the availability of affixes below to make them easier to include in different builds. Okay. Control impaired duration reduction can now appear on pants. Barrier generation can now appear for all classes. It will also begin dropping later in the game. Okay. Wait, it can now appear for all classes. It will also begin dropping later in the game. But that's not can now appear for all classes, but it will appear later. Maybe fuck me. Lucky hit chance while you have a barrier can now appear for all classes. Reduced by 12% when on a helm and 20% when on amulet and an offhand. Dude, did they just decide to go right after fucking iShot's sorcerer? They were just like, Dude, somewhere... So, and again, hey, hold on, okay? I'm not a sorcerer main, first of all. It's only the most recent class that I got to 100. I'm a barbarian main. But this shit is fucked. Someone over at Blizzard does not like the sorcerer. Dude, this is fucking stupid. Mastery skill damage newly added can appear on sorcerer weapons. Scales identical to core skill damage. Fucking who cares? Resistance to all elements can now appear on shields. Resistances are broken. Who fucking cares about resistances? They are shit. The core stat bonus on weapons has been overperforming, so we're pulling back on its bonus. Strength, dexterity, intelligence, and willpower 50% stronger when on weapons. Now 25% stronger when on weapons. So if you had like 90 in your fucking prime stat on your weapon, it's like 75 now, or 70. Oh my god, dude. Cooldown reduction affixes often felt mandatory due to their raw power. Yes, we imagine cooldown reduction will remain a highly desirable stat, but penalty for not prioritizing it won't be as harsh. Cooldown reduction reduced, but they reduced cooldown reduction. If that's not, I mean, if there's not a joke in there somewhere, I don't want my fucking name, bro. Cooldown reduction reduced by 30%. Imbuement skill cooldown reduction reduced by 30%. Trap skill cooldown reduction reduced by 30%. Nice. Well done, guys. This is fucking great. We're seeing critical strike damage. Oh, baby. Here we go. And vulnerable damage, often viewed as a hard requirement for a build success in Diablo 4. We believe this is a step towards allowing more builds to flourish, and will continue to make changes to support of this goal. Critical strike damage reduced by 17%. Lightning critical strike damage reduced by 70%. Critical strike damage with bone, earth, imbued werewolf skills reduced by 70%. Vulnerable damage reduced by 40%. Nearly half. Okay, I'm gonna I need to be careful because I think, hold on. Baby, are you sleeping already? Fuck! No, I'm sorry. I'm just really upset about something. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna wake you. Everything's okay. Disparities in inherent affixes can rule some weapons out before the rest of their stats are even rolled. These are receiving harsher reductions than their normal affix counterparts to increase weapon flexibility. Cooldown reduction inherent on offense reduced by 35%. Fuck me. Critical strike damage inherent on swords reduced by 50%. Vulnerable damage inherent on crossbows. Okay, fuck crossbows. Damage bonus to crowd controlled enemies was over. Damage bonus to crowd controlled enemies was overperforming relative to the ease of activating it versus stricter crowd control type specific affixes. Damage to crowd controlled enemies decreased by 30%. Damage to frozen enemies increased by 20%. Okay, hold on. So I got a buff by hitting frozen shit, but crowd controlled enemies is decreased by. But something that is frozen is considered crowd controlled, so I lose 30% damage, but then I get 20% if as long as I'm setting it on fire, not on fire, as long as I'm freezing it. I just this is insane. This is insane. So our crowd control is being fucking nerfed into the fucking ground, but nothing's being done about the fucking goddamn awful fucking crowd control that we get from fucking packs. We have seen some skillful players are frequently slaughtering monsters many levels above their level. We want to support this, but the current situation is beyond what we believe is correct for the long-term health of the game. To chase this goal, we're shifting power to many offensive affixes from defensive affixes. We know this will make our endgame content more deadly, particularly for those chasing our pinnacle boss, an encounter not meant for the faint of heart. Overcoming the pinnacle boss. Guys, I hope you did the pinnacle boss before this fucking patch. An encounter not meant for the faint of heart. Overcoming the pinnacle boss will take every ounce of grit you can muster and all tools at your disposal. We will continue to evaluate feedback from it. So, I mean, all the people that basically did the pinnacle boss now, right, before season 1 and was embracing, like, the triple dipping with, you know, aspect of control and all of that stuff and everything like that. Those dudes fucking are running all the way from the fucking bank now, bro. They made a steal. Physical damage increased by 25. This is all. Okay, so this is all of our damage increase, right? Okay, wait. What am I missing here? Okay, but hold on. This is damage we deal, but it's also damage that's dealt to us, right? Okay. So this is the thing, right? So this is damage that we deal. Okay, so we also deal physical damage. We also deal cold damage and everything. So we will also deal more damage now, right? Even though we've taken these nerfs and everything with vulnerable and all that stuff. But the point is, this damage is also dealt to us. So we will also take far more damage now, right? While also our fucking ability to handle damage has also been reduced now, right? We're less tanky. So dots are like 40% more. Everything is like companion skill damage increased by 33%. Nice. Total armor reduced by 30%. That's your armor as well. Holy shit, dude. Damage reduction from close enemies reduced by 20. Damage reduction from distant enemies reduced by 20. Damage reduction from all these. Damage reduction while fortified reduced by 25%. Dude. Okay. I'm gonna end this off quickly with a TLDR here. Okay. And then I'm gonna turn off the fucking recording because it's been going on for way too long and I actually fucking hate this right now. Okay. So all in all, this fucking patch adjusted skills and everything like that slightly upwards, but they heavily fucking nerfed our damage buckets as well as our durability buckets. We are now, all character classes are now far less tanky than we were before. And for the ones which were very, very tanky to begin with, this will be less of a problem. But for the ones which were already like very, very fucking paper thin and very, very weak in terms of defenses, this is gonna make you just a hyper glass cannon now. All right. I think a lot of this was done because if they didn't do this in season 1, we get the malignant hearts, which are gonna really push our character power in weird ways to like the maximum, and that would make characters way too powerful and people would just steamroll through season 1. That's what I think this is. Okay, and that's not me trying to fucking drink the fucking copium or something like that. I'm assuming that I'm assuming the fucking hearts are gonna be something. If they're not, fuck me, right? But what this does is it fucks anybody that's playing in the internal realm. People that aren't fucking playing the seasons, of which I assume will be a bunch, who are just gonna fucking stick with the eternal realm with their dude that they're trying to get to 100 or something like that. This fucks them right in the fucking Gary. Because you have just lost a whole bunch of power from a defensive perspective as well as from an offensive perspective. Plus, the options for doing certain pieces of content are even more limited now for certain classes. More specifically, I would say Sorcerer is heavily affected by this, and to a degree Barbarian. But definitely Sorcerer is in a super bad state right now. It was already the weakest class in the game, and it is significantly weaker now. So this is some rough ass fucking shit. But that's basically, I mean, now we need to go in and we need to test and we need to fucking see. But we're gonna you guys are gonna see that live now, because I'm gonna jump right into a fucking high level fucking nightmare dungeon with my level 100 sorcerer. I'm gonna see how it goes. But that's the patch. That's patch 1.1. We're 2 days away from the fucking season. Fuck my whole life. Here we go.